stage of the National Football League. Brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Lumen Field. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
We spend so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd and 5. Pistol now for Prescott. Open man, right side. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 14.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the play fake. Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Blue, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Powering forward. He's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, he plunges forward for a couple of yards. Tyke Smith, there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Okay, ready?
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Here we go. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Milroe on third down. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
18, Cougar 19.
They'll turn and hand this one off. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
On that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Now Milroe facing third and long. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Dak to throw. Now screen set up for Blue. He's got a full head of steam. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Auburn's good with the extra point. Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Grab the start on the ground. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it second down and 7.
Get it. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. From the gun, it's Milroe. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Again, it's Milroe. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deron Bland.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. As he gets it up past 30, they'll mark him at the 32.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Again, it's Blue.
Jaden Blue, the ball carries up. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to throw is Prescott. He'll drop this for Blue. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 6, 65, 65.
On first down, it's Milroe. Flush to his right. He's going to run it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle.
drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, it's Dak. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Moving to his right. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Yeah, here we go.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he will go all the way. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 21-7 lead.
Seahawks 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
On first and 10, it's Milroe. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 44-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
to the air. It's Milroe. That's complete to ETN. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18. Much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready, ready.
Now it's Milroe. He's got a man. That's Watson. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Cougar 19.
Now Milroe. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. He pulls it in around the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On the ready. Ready.
Milroe going to throw it again. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter.
Ready, ready.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe to the left side in the hands of Watson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown Seahawks. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When the defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
First down, Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. He's into the clear again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
The kick is good.
Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Seattle.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll go play action with Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Cowboy 80.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready? Let go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Seahawks will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jack going to give this to Blue. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Yeah, here we go. I took point, 26.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Third down and 9.
Yeah, here we go. I take point, 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
First and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Put him in there. You keep up. That you're trying to end up. If I end up, Phil, I end up. You just slow type. Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight.
It's first down, and they'll run. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down. Right back to him on first down. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 24.
From the 24 now, here is second down and 9.
Ready? Ready, ready?
Throwing is Milroe. He finds Austin with the ground. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 43, here's second and 5. Milroe. That's swung out to ETN. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ready? From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's Milroe to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end.
And he will score! Game on! Calvin Austin, touchdown Seattle. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Pistol now for Prescott. Now screen set up for Blue. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Prescott again. That one caught. It's Jimway DK. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Yeah, here we go. Right to play. 26.
They'll go. It's Blue. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. First and 10. motion, Lamb. A run once more with Blue. And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Seahawks 23. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready?
To the air, it's Milroe. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes second down.
70 Ranger.
They'll drop to throw. As his man Smith and Jigbo working across the field. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get it. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Now Milroe. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Come on.
On second down, here's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open, short throws, turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Here we go.
Milroe going to throw it again. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Going to need a big play now. Third down and long.
Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. On first down, here's Blue. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They are able to do something that's not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This is on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Seattle.